What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of trying to make Farming Simulator 25 the most realistic farming simulator yet. We are sending off our hay bales, 10 of them we're going to sell, and then we need to start moving some corn. Yep, the price of corn is going the other way, unfortunately, now, so we're going to have to work that out. Get into the Volvo here. Track because we're going to drive this ourselves. Tarp open, right? Oh, one. We want corn. And it won't feed us corn. There it goes. A weird delay. Took a while to get up the conveyor, I guess. So I'm seeing a little bit of visual glitch. I know when I came back into the save game, we had lime showing again. And let's say this is filling up now. Where are we actually at for this? So our current loan we're paying, but we had 135,000 liters. We'll get like $77,000 total, give or take, depending on how the price goes. Hay, like I said, it's above right now, so we're going to try to sell off 10 of those bales, make a little extra. Soybeans, we got to wait till July, and we won't see too much from there, but I mean, it's a third of what corn is, and we're getting a fair price, so we might do two soybean fields this time around. There we go. Tarp that. We want to go to the farmer's market. Well, I gotta remember where the farmer's market is. I feel that's a bit of a haul. Alright, so down there, the same route, straight into town, take a right. Right? That's gotta be the only one. Yep. So we'll get this going. We are hoping there's gonna be a planter. Obviously, we can plant soybeans. 3 fields of soybeans, but it is what it is. We made some purchases. You see down over there, we got a roller and anhydrous tank. And that's what happens when you come down too fast off that. So set this back a little bit. Hopefully not too loud for you guys. At least the truck. Bring the cruise control. So yeah. We're over accelerating. Let's take that Jake brake off. For some reason it was binding up quite a bit as we held at the 24 miles per hour. But yeah, we're gonna sell some corn. Hopefully we get the market pretty close to value. Unfortunately, probably should have sold it at the end of December. A couple bucks off, but it turns into about $1,000 extra in the end. So something for us to think about in the future. But we'll have a couple runs of this. I'm gonna bump this up to 30. I think we should be fine. So we'll sell those hay bales off as well. Be a nice little turnaround. won't see much, probably see a couple thousand out of that. truck is at the sale point. That's good. But yeah, right now loans, financing are really hurting us a little bit. So we're definitely gonna find a way to get some more income. The truck is going all over right here. Looks like they were going too fast. Probably could use a better auto drive route. I need to set up anyway. I need to just find the time to do that. Let's go. Almost coming, so we'll just keep it rolling. BOT will be all over us. Here's the market. But yeah, so we'll be running corn most of today, and then we'll probably have to jump forward. Into the market, but I think we want to come in the other way. There we go. And real quick, what we're going to do is jump down. $2,099. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, about $5,000. A little more than that, actually. $7,000. I mean, that is doable. I'm happy with that. We need to set up an actual barn point. We're just gonna send to the threshold. And let's see what we get for the corn. Definitely just gotta get ourselves through the winter months without really any income. There's 13,000. Nice little environmental score. I'm happy with that. Nothing really around us here. So we'll get this set up and we'll run it back. Those blinkers. We're rolling every stop sign we see. Yeah, that's a decent little income. Like I said, to get us back hopefully above 100K. Maybe I'll sell off another 10, 20 bales. That should hold us over until our first cut. One would hope, but that's the plan. Here comes our other guy. Gonna be honest, we're gonna roll because I don't want to be stuck behind him. You know, he may be right on our tail. But with that said, yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of that corn unloaded. We'll come back, see what we made for a price, and then be in touch. See y'all shortly. Alright, so we're about to dump the last load off. 4 o'clock in the afternoon on January 1st. And we've got some money back. 127 total in the bank now. It's 98 degrees, January. Definitely did not get no snow. Glad I did not purchase a snowblower. Out of that, we did redo some of the auto drive course as well. So we kind of got to work through town, kind of show you. We got all the points kind of set up. Obviously, you get the train there. That marker actually should be close over there, I believe. We'll have to see when we finally go to sell there, but get it all set up. Got an actual run line to the store now, which I never really had because we didn't think we needed it. We have the anhydrous, liquid herbicide. We also have the seed fruit and lime station for the solids. Got the other sub point down here. Bales all set up. Livestock, pretty good. We've got some new field points set up the way I think it'll work better. I'm looking to see how that is going to work, but we'll definitely have to open up the ends of those. But overall, our auto drive is cleaner now. Should run smoother, especially down the side roads. I cleaned up that old one, just kind of reset it all, get rid of the accidental default auto drive that loaded in. It's hit the wrong key. But we should be in a good place now. So we get this back, and honestly, until it's time to mow or plant, we're really not going to have much on the table the next month, I think. Till March. And hopefully by then we have a planner, which let's take a look. I wonder why it's forcing me to go to that. But we'll take a look after, and if a planner comes up, we'll talk about it. Alright, so we're in the middle of January, and it finally happened. We found one that has popped up. It's 65% off. Sure, it's not the big one, but they're expensive. These things are expensive. Lights. Rich marker. We don't need a rich marker now. We need lights, though. We're going to stay with the disc cutting. It's a little beat up. What did we add $5,000 for? Distribution unit. Yes. No. What is going on here? Okay, so there's no avoiding that. Those fees, because it's just stuff that comes with it. It's $31,000. Let's see what we can get for a deal. We're gonna put 10% down. Oh, I think we can pay this one off in 2 years, 3 years. 3 years is fine. No penalty, 33,000. Okay, perfect. We are gonna buy it because we need it. So I'll head down, pick that up. We got a while before we get into the nitty gritty, but yeah, figured that was worth sharing and showing everybody that yeah, we got something finally. All right, so we are in March now, and there's our new planner. As you see, we had up to 126 grand in the bank account after we sold corn in January. That is down to just under 16K, so we need to go help some farmers out before we start planting our own. And just because, well, I mean, weather's not terrible today, so probably should plant, but we need to also bring in some income. Let's hop in here. Everything was a tight fit over the winter. And we're gonna have to probably clean up the lime, I think. Because we're going to have to use fertilizer in that for one of the contracts. Sneak in here. Yeah, there's a little lime in there, so we'll have to change it out. but we do need to hook onto this tillage equipment. We'll do that first. We'll get one of the hands to switch out that line. And we'll head down to, what is it, field 151? We'll head down there and we'll get cultivating for a neighbor that needs help. We'll see y'all shortly. All right, so we have done that cultivating contract, tillage contract, however you want to label it. The guys got this full of fertilizer. I don't know why they drove all the way to town and brought it all the way back. But we'll fire it up and we'll head all the way over to field 105. I've never been this far up on the map. We don't have any course play up there or auto drive. So we'll hop that up there and check it out. Alright, so we did another cultivating contract and we did a sowing contract as well. So we're kind of in a good position there. Trying to think where I want to put this away right now. I think back where we had over in this corner. But yeah, so it's got us back up to 68,000, which maybe covers our bills. Like I said, I think I mentioned earlier, might be the finance mod doubling this up. So I removed that just to make sure, because hired purchase is the same way. And hired purchase just seems to be a little more detailed, which is kind of nice, and it gives you the option on how you pay it back, which I like, because I could not figure out how to do it with the finance mod. Maybe there's a conflict, but I know with a few of Arrow's mods, the issues are the script tries to overrun all the other scripts, so they just end up fighting each other the whole time too. But we'll keep realistic livestock. We took away the realistic weather and took away his finance mod for now, just until I kind of get more of an insight on the workings and how they work together, because they seem to fight each other to be the priority, and that makes things a little buggy. So for now, we'll just run realistic livestock. We have the hired purchase mod, which doesn't seem to conflict with anything else for the time being, so we'll hold up to that. But I think what's going to happen is we're going to kind of call it a day here in March. We've got just about all the stuff we could done. Speaking of, let's hop in here. I fertilized 139. So there's a strip here that didn't seem to want to fertilize. Not sure about that. We did our grass field. It only took it up one state, maybe two. I guess three. It's up to 60, which was interesting for the grass. It is what it is. Sorry. 143, what we're going to try is we're not going to touch it. So we got 3 shades here. If we decide to do all beans, which is what we might do, so we don't have to lease a corn header this time around, even though it will prolong our income next winter, unfortunately. Which is what I got to think about, maybe still doing corn in one of these fields, but I kind of want to see how these grow. So we might do corn in this one, being how green it is. See what beans do in that one and beans do in this one. And maybe it all works out. So just something for us to think about. pH levels pretty fine. Obviously 145, a little bit of yellow still, just the way the soil is. But yeah, well, I'll call it there. So thanks for watching. Till next time, Farmer Taz out.